teams gets cut down to 2 here in the AFC. The divisional round contest is underway. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Next, quick out wide, complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. It's Harvey straight ahead. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Wandale Robinson now to return this. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go, Silver.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutu. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Rip, 23. Turn, it's right hot.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
On red. Hey, Don. they said it's hot. Hey, I'm gun. 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got his man, Thomas has it. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Gain of 15 there. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. They bring Johnston in motion. Tootin gets it from the gun. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. And in motion, headed right. Lawrence working from the gun. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. They're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They kick the running back in motion. Inside give here for Tootin. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense in the hurry up here. From the shotgun, Lawrence has him on the quick hitter. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the 1st.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
3rd and 1, Lawrence to throw. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. That's a pickup of 9. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. So little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. It is caught left side. It will be taken down, but not until it reaches that 45-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. carry, only gets one on the punch up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On third down, here's Nix. He has the first over the middle, and he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. Looking quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Caught out wide. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Hey, go!
Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1.
Hey, Lions! Here we go.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Hey, easy, route. Hey, come on, they're gonna cut.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Escapes the pocket. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Now Nix. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Nix looking to throw. Set up the screen here. It's Harvey. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Shotgun, hands off to Harvey. He passes the 35. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
46-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 13-point lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Robinson with the return. They get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron, 11 Agate.
Lawrence to throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
24.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Here's a screen for Tootin. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working quickly here. And it's Lawrence to throw. It's complete to Johnston, outright. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. We've set it down from 37. Tight end in motion left.
Here we go.
Lawrence with it on 1st. He finds Lawrence. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 1-score game before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brown with a return here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for Broncos 1st down.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here's Nix to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Complete over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because you throw it in double coverage, and you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. Completed over the middle. He's going to have this one down to the 28. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Nix to throw again. Moore finds his back. Harvey still has room inside the 15. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Nix trying to sneak it. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Bo Nix touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Robinson with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's going to take this return out of bounds. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Lawrence working from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Brought in inside the 20. A timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick.
And the Jaguars first down. A gain of 52 yards.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone.
Go.
From the red zone on first. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a one-score game before halftime. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Brown with a return here. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Here's a look for Nix. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Let's find our AFC Championship on the line. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Hand off to Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Lisa 24. Soko.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Third and long for him here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. That's complete inside the 35. Following the play, we've got whistles for an injury timeout. It looks like somebody on the offense. Yeah, there's Brian Thomas. So flip the field, folks. It's first and 10 inside of enemy territory now. Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Red on red.
On the give, it's Tootin. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
On red. Hey, danger.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set to go now from the 35. First and 10. It's Harvey. Runs through midfield. Off to the races, middle of the field. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos grab the lead on their first series of the half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he takes the return out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Hey, 11. Hey, tomato.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Catch is made down the right sideline. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. You have to throw to the outside. That gets the job done.
First down, Jacksonville.
So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's first and 10. On the ground, Tootin. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
11. Lisa 24. 30.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting at the 10. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Hold on a second. Hey, kill. Ready.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Shannon. Hold on a second. Ready.
Giving this to Harvey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Offense up to the line fast.
Gain on the play brings up second and 10.
Second down, give to Harvey. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss brings up third down and 12.
Captain. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That goes for 32 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
On first and 10, here's Nix. Dumped off to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the fourth. Not an enviable spot as they come up, 3rd and long.
On
the handoff, here's Harvey. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. From the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
Tootin with it. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Lawrence looking to throw. Hits him on the end route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. That was just thrown away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Hey, go. Hey, I'm gun.
Now Lawrence taking a shot deep here. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long. The Jaguars in a punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Oh, Brown has it knocked out. That goes out of bounds before the recovery is made, so they get to keep it after a run back. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They give up the middle to Harvey. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That's That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On first down, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offense as well.
Here's a give to Harvey. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he'll go down here at the 16.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They'll run. This is Harvey. Has room into the secondary, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this other than simply splendid?
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game.
Broncos 45. Jaguars 35.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds after a tough return. Offense looking at its own 17 to begin the drive. First call here coming from the shotgun.
24.
Lawrence throwing here. It's complete to Johnston, now right. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
11.
Now it's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Safe break.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Take it easy, Ralph.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Complete left side to Robinson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Jaguars got to score in a hurry.
At the 41-yard line.
Second and 3 now. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second and 3 now.
Red on red. Third, next time. Go.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, Lion, Lion. Hey, tomato. What?
Throwing now. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However brought, they do at least force this fourth down.
He's 58 yards ahead.
Got all of it, and this is good. And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
This make there, they had to have that one. It really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. First down now, ball at the 33. Harvey on the carry. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Harvey once more. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Nick's getting to stretch his legs a little bit here.